In order to figure out this problem, you need to remember that there are 5 different ways to prove that a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So I'm going to go over them with you. The first way to prove a quadrilateral is a parallelogram is just based on the definition. If the opposite sides are, both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, you would have a parallelogram. That one's pretty self-explanatory. But also, if the opposite sides are congruent, meaning if they're the same length, you know you're also dealing with a parallelogram. So if that's the same length as that, and our horizontal lines are equal as well. The third one is if opposite angles are congruent. So if these two angles here are equal and these two angles here are equal, then you definitely have a parallelogram. The fourth one is if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other, you have a parallelogram. And finally, the fifth and final way is if one pair of opposite sides is both parallel and congruent, then you have a parallelogram. And that's actually the one proof that is one of these options here. We can see it's option number 3, that one pair of sides is both parallel and congruent. So that's going to be our solution. So I hope that was helpful, and thanks for visiting JD's Preparation.